And we are live with
Hello,
Spaced
hello,
Out.
hello.
I am Merc. This is Mars. You
Hello.
feel me? We are doing something new here. This is the series premiere of our new podcast. How do
Spaced
you
out
feel
with
about
Merc and
that?
Marz. Oh man, I feel great about it. It's
Facts.
nice. I like this.
Yeah, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I feel like not a lot of people have the resource to be able to do something like this, and it's a very special thing to be able to do. And I'm glad uh, that I could do it with you. Yeah,
This
it's
something we've
takeover
talked
time.
about.
You know.
This is something we've talked about for a while. Uh, as far back as I can remember, probably like I don't know when I was in middle school and you're in high school, wanted to do something like this, whether it was a YouTube or a Vine,
Right.
something like that.
I mean, we used to in the summer. You remember we used to record like voice memos on
Oh
a flip
yeah,
phone,
yeah,
and we would do like bits and stuff. We would
that goofy
be like,
crap.
oh yeah, today on the news, and we just make stuff up. And that was fun. Um, and it's weird to be almost adults. You know, you're getting there, man. Graduation this year.
Yeah, about
You know,
4
you're about to
months.
be 18. That's you got a lot to look forward to, bro. You know, I think it's just weird to sit here. You know, and I'm happy about it. But thank you for tuning in. I see you.
I'm Mick.
Michaela is in the building. How are you guys doing today?
Howdy.
Yeah, definitely with the communication. You know, definitely with the communication. I appreciate it. If you could, uh, go ahead and share the live. Let's get it out for everybody so they can tune in with us. Go ahead and share the live. If you are tuned in, I see a few of you. Hello, our mother is here. So hello to our mama
Oh,
in the
mama.
comments. Hashtag mama Merc Mars mama. I don't know. If you are tuned in though, this is Spaced Out with Merc and Mars, um, where we are going to be diving into some various topics every week. You know, we're gonna switch it up. Sometimes, you know, maybe we'll do some gaming. Sometimes, uh, oh, we're still gonna do some music news. I think nothing's really off the table. We're gonna talk about what we want to. It's meant to be deep conversation. You know, we're gonna get really deep into conversation about various topics, and hopefully y'all enjoy that. If you y'all tune in for that and drop some comments down there for us to interact with you because we do love that. You know, that's probably my favorite part of it is the uh, viewer interaction. Everybody that's watching, you know, I really appreciate y'all, and I hope you guys know that too. You know, it's a really special thing to have people come continuously to see you. So that's you know. Anyway, you know, uh,
Ooh,
so
you're watching The Last of Us. That actually brings us to a
oh,
really
The
good
Last of
topic.
Us, perfect.
That's
Yeah,
that's a
fact.
good segue. Uh, nah. Hold up. Y'all both just curved y'all. And Michaela's came on. Y'all said, "Oh, you watching Last of Us?" Damn, that's
Because that's a
cold.
segue. We can't
That's
segue from my mama saying,
cold.
"My
Gotta keep it
baby,
going.
my
That's
baby."
cold.
We love you, man.
Cold blooded.
All right.
No, that does bring us to
That
our
does,
topic.
yeah.
Uh, good and bad movie adaptations, whether it's adapted into a movie or a show. Like, I'll start with this because I get a little upset when I talk about this. The Halo show.
Yes.
Okay, that is the worst adaptation for anything.
Stay calm.
And the Resident Evil movies were garbage. All of them, every single one of them.
I agree. No, I definitely
They're
agree.
so bad.
It goes right into what we were talking about earlier with the they go to Amazon every time.
Yeah, they need to just start
If-
going to Amazon for that.
Yeah.
Stop. No.
Don't
Stop
go to
going to
Amazon.
Amazon. Do
Yeah,
not go to
exactly.
Amazon. That's
If
not what
they-
we meant.
if they wouldn't
Mark
go to
got me
Amazon, it
confused.
would be so much easier. You know,
Go to HBO
Last,
Max.
Last of Us
HBO
is the
yes,
reference
H-
point to that.
HBO Max, what they did with The Last of Us is spot on. That is what a good video game adaptation needs to be. Like-
Absolutely.
Also,
Yeah, but
on another,
it's
like,
exact
on another
to
thing
the.
though, the Sonic movies, those were good. Those were good adaptations.
Mm,
No,
Wait till the
those
next one.
were-
I was gonna say, wait.
Yeah.
Like,
They about to have Shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow's coming in the next
Ooh.
one.
that
yeah,
got me hyped.
I am excited for it. I'm glad that they remastered, and that's another thing that we're gonna talk about.
Yes,
we're gonna
it
get
is.
into changes and stuff that they've made to
Oh,
games and all
yeah.
that. But
remember when fans of Sonic bullied an entire company to change the look of Sonic
yes,
to look more?
terrible.
he looked bad.
He
Yeah,
looked
absolutely.
horrid.
But it was amazing that
Like,
we accomplished
that
that.
was
feat.
bro, that was Sonic.
We
That
could
was not
bully a
Sonic. That was
corporation.
Sonic.
Saying it. He turned out right. Didn't do what he was supposed to.
Bull went fast.
He went too fast. Yeah, I guess.
He went too fast and face planted into a wall.
No, so pros and cons gaming. Okay. First of all, the thing I want to point out personally, because it drives me insane. Okay. Mortal Kombat 11 players.
Oh, the worst.
I'm guilty of this, and to an extent. I'm not necessarily like this. I know people like this, and they make me very angry. Okay, the people that find a nerfed, or not a nerf, but like an OP character, like a cracked character, is like they should not be that strong for any reason because all the other characters are like down and nerfed up. You know, like it's just that one character in the game for some reason at that point in time that like you can do insane damage really quick with, and then they learn some quick combo that they can repeat or chain, and they'll get you in a corner and just do that combo.
Oh yeah, they'll
over
push
and
you to the edge of
over
the
and
map
over.
and they'll just stomp you. They
Yeah,
will
and then
absolutely
they're always the
stomp
ones that
you
are like,
to
"Oh,
oblivion.
bro, you're ass. Oh, like you're garbage. You're trash." And it's like,
We
okay,
talk the most crap for being 2-year-olds who know how to press 2 single buttons back to
yeah,
back to
it's
back
like
to
you're
back.
just jamming shit.
It's like
You're just jamming buttons. Like,
it's the exact same thing with like sweats and Call of Duty and Halo of all games.
but here's the thing. That's why I learned how to do it. Okay,
exactly.
You
I
learn
learned
how to do it
slide
back to
cancel
'em.
just for that.
and then it makes people so angry because they start doing it,
I
and
became
then I
one of-
start doing it.
I became
and
one of
then
those
we're
people
just
that was like on shipment running around with a knife and a riot shield with thermites, slide canceling.
Mhm.
I did that on purpose. You wanna know why I did it on purpose? Because people hate it. They get so fuming when you do it. And it's
Yeah.
the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I do agree. Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
Human.
So I don't know what game besides Halo Infinite. We'll get into that. There's a lot to talk about, and we're gonna unpack it in a second. What other game really kind of bothers you with some detail in it?
Battlefield.
Which Battlefield?
The newest Battlefield. 2042 or whatever.
Okay.
They went from being a class shooter to a hero shooter, and then went heavy on the hero shooter and absolutely refused to remove it, even though fans despised it. And now look at the game. It's free on Game Pass. It was free on Game Pass within the first 2 months of it being released. That's
Yeah.
sad. That is
There's a
absolutely
lot of games like
sad.
that I've noticed recently.
That's because game developers, they do what they want. They don't listen to fans
Yeah,
no
they're
more.
just trying to put.
They just
their
put
content
games out so that they can make money.
Yeah.
And they don't listen to fans. And then guess what? Your game's in the gutter because you didn't want to listen.
Yeah, agree.
Halo Infinite. But
Wait,
get to that.
we will
They'll
get there.
to that.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I think this weird Switch is not an Xbox game or a PlayStation game. It's a Switch game. It's Paper Mario. It's the
Paper
game I
Mario.
bought her.
Mario games are good.
I really like
No, I love
Mario games. I don't like Paper Mario. Like I'm just not
Does it
interested.
just not feel like a Mario game? Does it
No,
feel like something
it's
else?
the way it's set up. Like I want it to be set up on like a side scroller.
But it's not. It's like kind of 3D, but it's like
Yeah,
the
like
camera's just tilted
3D
from us.
esque. It's like barely even. Yeah,
Nah, it's
and I don't like that.
It's like the Plants vs Zombie view, but
Kind
it's
of.
like a side scroller.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
I don't like that. I would rather it be
It's half top down.
either
half
completely
side-scroller.
3D, like the Super Mario 3D Worlds, because we've been playing a lot of that. I bought that the other day, and I really like that game.
The OG Mario's are my favorite though.
Yeah.
None of these newer Mario's can really hit that.
Super
spot.
Mario Bros. For NES.
Yeah.
We bodied that.
Yeah.
We played a lot of that.
Yeah. We never beat it though. We never did.
No. That was weird. We were talking about that a little while ago. About the stuff that we got out of there. That was something that we got out of there. So there's two NESs. Yeah, that was fun.
One didn't work at all. The other one worked perfectly. Yeah. And it came with like what? It was like Mario Kart and Super Mario. No, it came with
like
it came with like
Tetris.
one cartridge that was like a bunch of games.
Yeah. There was an older game. Can't remember the name of it exactly. It's like the little jungle single shooter side scroller.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that is either.
I think it's like Conquest or Conqueror.
It began with a C.
Yeah.
It was like.
But
man.
okay, moving on to Halo Infinite.
Oh Lord.
So, yeah, it's not what I wanted at all.
It's not what the
By
beta
any
was.
means, like we're talking about pros and cons. I don't think there's a lot of pros. Like they give you some Batman grappler thing
Oh,
and like a couple other whatever.
That's one of the best things. in the
Yeah,
game.
it
That thing
is
so fluidy and so just
But, like,
perfect.
I feel
Once
like-
you nail it down, you can literally Spider-Man your way around.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
any
how they're
map.
trying to pay you off for it not being what
No,
anybody
it gives
wanted.
you cool things. One cool thing. Sorry.
They
With a
give you the
trash campaign, trash
customization.
multiplayer, trash customization.
They give you the
Horrible.
customization of Reach. I don't mind that.
Oh,
You can change individual
uh,
pieces.
I like that. I like how they move
Yeah,
away
that's
from
fine.
the individual armor pieces. I do not like how the cores are locked because you can't
Yeah, no, I
mix
don't like that
match
either.
all of them. Like, if there's one armor core where it's like kind of like realistic. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. It begins with like an R or something, but like it just looks like someone like in military gear, but with like the Spartan armor. And like I want to put an ODST chest plate and helmet on that, the shoulder pads, because that would look cool. That
Yeah.
would look awesome.
Yeah, I do
and I
agree.
can't-
They could have
the
went a little
colors.
bit farther with the customization.
Ooh, don't
I
get
guess
me started on the colors.
that's
you
bad too. The color palette thing that they did.
That
where
thing
you-
is
you just like
stupid,
collect
man.
them or
That's
unlock them
dumb.
or whatever. That was dumb.
you have to pay for them
Yeah.
or unlock them in the battle pass.
Yeah,
That is
That was
stupid.
really unintelligent. I don't know why they would do that, but that's my point. I wanted it to be an open world, like I wanted the story to be open world esque,
Hey, it did.
and I wanted there to be a battle royale mode,
I will say this:
and they didn't.
Halo
Like
Infinite,
everybody on the internet was
did-
saying that at the time. It was like, oh, they needed to like have a battle
did
royale. 'cause
deliver
everybody else
on
done
the
that because
open
who
worldness.
do they always go against? It's always Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty and Halo were always like the rivals.
And
Since- 'cause
then
that was-
Battlefield was
what
like
they
kind
had
of
to
not far
compete with.
behind, but you know,
Yeah,
it's
but-
not a very popular
Yeah.
game series.
Yeah, exactly.
It peaked with Battlefield 1.
I never got into Battlefield. That
I
was
did.
one game that
I
I
did.
don't know too much about just because I wasn't really interested in.
My two favorite Battlefields though were Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 1. Those two were good. I tried getting into Battlefield 5, but it's only fun if you have a group of friends to play with. And I just don't have a group of friends to play with. All my
That's
friends
fair.
play on PC or PlayStation, and I have an Xbox. So,
Valid. No. I mean, what did you expect out of Halo Infinite? You had so much to say about it.
I expected it to be the rebirth of the season or of the
series,
series.
yeah.
Series.
Right.
I expected it to go back to classic customization, go back to having good story, having a fun multiplayer with a great custom games,
Right.
and it didn't. As someone who played the beta for Halo Infinite, they ruined it from the beta. The beta was perfect. It was perfect. It was everything I could have asked
Beta
for.
was cool.
And then they released the game, and it's nothing like the beta. Movement
That
feels
was
slower.
Probably
Weapons feel
yeah.
less powerful.
That was
The armor
probably the
equipment
biggest
is dumber.
fail that they had done the entire course of like release.
Absolutely.
Was that the
Absolutely.
beta was completely different than when the game was released,
And
without
I
any kind of
played-
warning of it either. It
I
was just
played
like,
a
oh,
lot
you played the
of
beta,
the beta.
and then the game came out, and you played it, and you were like, "This is not what I played in the beta."
No, it really wasn't. And I played the beta for Call of Duty Vanguard, for Battlefield 2042, and for Halo Infinite. And I played a lot of all three of them in the beta phase. And Halo Infinite had the best beta. It had the best beta. And then it released, and
That's fair.
somehow Call of Duty Vanguard became the best one.
I don't like Vanguard, bro.
Me neither, man. I'll stick to playing Black Ops 2, man.
That's another one. Listen, Call of Duty sometimes goes too far with like these little side games that they're doing. Like,
We don't want no more freaking Call of Duty Black Ops spin-offs like Cold
I
War. We
don't.
don't want that.
no,
Give us Ghost 2. Activision, please
I'm agreeing.
give us Call of Duty Ghost 2.
I want Ghost.
You
2
left us on a cliffhanger. Bring back Ghost 2.
and 3 and
Finish
4.
the
How
story.
about Ghost 2, 3, and 4? Since you did Black Ops that way.
No, after 3 they would
3 cut.
After
cut
2,
it
they
at
would
3.
milk it. After 2, they would milk it. 3 would be decent, and then 4 would just.
Be bad. Like
We all
Black
saw what
Ops.
happened with Black Ops 4. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Game didn't have a campaign, and guess what? It flopped.
Yeah. But to be fair,
Also had
you can't make a game without a
Garbage.
campaign.
Also had
so
a
if they couldn't have made one, they
garbage
put it
freaking
up.
multiplayer and zombies. Awful, absolutely.
Yeah, it had nothing to offer. When a game has nothing to offer, that's a pretty good sign that it's gonna flop off that.
Yep. And that is why Halo Infinite failed. Or, well, I guess is in the current stage of failing.
I downloaded it and I played it for like 2 months.
You guys are so rude.
Hashtag Activision.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you for the support and showing that you support my anger that Activision won't give us Ghost 2. Thank you.
Activision.
Thank you.
Activision. All right. Anyway, so moving on.
Not to be mistaken with Activision Blizzard, who is just an awful, just cesspool of a workplace. But we're not going to talk about that because we don't talk about things like that here.
I don't even know what we're talking about anyway. Yeah, moving on.
It's a conversation for another day.
If you're tuning in, this is Spaced Out with
Merc and Marz.
Yep.
This is Merc.
That.
I am Marz.
Yep.
Hello. Hi. Howdy. Hello. Hello.
He said hello
Hello.
for me. I don't. Okay. Yeah. So, what other gaming pros and cons? What's some pros and cons you can think of too?
Pros and cons is like, let's say, they make, great game. Like, let's say the next Halo is a complete redo of the entire series. It retcons everything after 3, and it starts off with Chief in the ship.
Right.
He has the classic armor, everything fans want. But there's going to be the people who, they think that's a con. They liked what 343 did with turning it into a movement shooter and all this stuff to try to compete with Call of Duty. But then there's people who think that's a pro. It's like, it's great. They went back to their roots. And it's like, that's all I can think of. It wasn't very well explained.
Do you
but it
think
was-
that Halo is just getting to that point where it's on the die off?
Yes.
I think they
I think,
went too far into the
unfortunately-
series that it's to the point now where like
343 had
Unless
3
you-
back-to-back terrible games.
Unless I mean, it's entire universe. So unless you just go with some different characters at a different place in the universe and do some other games off of Halo, there's books. Go into the books and find characters to do games.
Oh
off of.
yeah, absolutely.
But I think Chief is
completely
done.
retcon Rookie's death from Halo ODST because that's bull. He should not have gone out that way. You know how he died, right? Executed by a rebel
Oh,
in a book.
intrigued.
We didn't even get to see that. We didn't even get to see that.
Damn.
We need to completely retcon that. Get
That's
rid of
rough.
that. Get rid of it completely.
That's a little bit of a late comment. My bad.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm not being a Bungie fanboy because
No.
if I was, I would praise Destiny in all its glory,
don't like
and I don't
Destiny.
like Destiny at all.
No.
I do not like
It
Destiny.
was like they quit on
Destiny
Halo.
1 was good. Destiny 2, they just like kind of was like, all right, we're gonna give you the same game, just reskin everything.
absolutely same thing they did with Overwatch.
Yeah,
they did
and
the
I-
exact same thing with
I feel
Overwatch,
like
and as
they-
soon as Overwatch 2 released, they shut the servers down for Overwatch 1.
Yeah, and they bailed on Halo to do that. That was the weird thing to me. It was like they made Halo.
They didn't bail on it. They were gonna get a lot of money and just sell that property.
That's why there's always good old trusty
Okay.
World of Warcraft.
But
It's
if,
always good.
Yes, absolutely. World of Warcraft is top
play it?
tier.
Right?
No, but I've seen people play it.
You play,
he
I'll
said
get
no,
you-
but I know a guy.
You start playing, I'll get you right where you need to be.
One game that I really want to play is RuneScape. As stupid as that sounds, I've seen people play RuneScape and it's like, oh, that's a cute little comfy game. That looks nice. That's one thing that I like is dungeon crawlers, bro. We need more dungeon crawlers. We need VR dungeon crawlers, actually.
Here's something that I want to talk about before we get into the VR stuff.
Alrighty.
What's the pros and cons of PC gaming?
Pros and cons of PC
Because
gaming.
that is a whole different world. I feel like. 'Cause you can talk about Xbox games and PlayStation games and whatever, but I think the pros and cons are definitely still very different.
There's
on PC
some.
because there's like
PC
specs and things
exclusive
like that
games.
that are important to do.
PC exclusive games are usually a lot more difficult than
Raft.
not even
That's
Raft.
one of them.
Games like Arma.
No, yeah,
Squad.
True. You get deeper into it for sure. Yeah.
Like there are games that are just on PC. I could mod Minecraft to make it look like something completely different. I could turn it into an entirely different game. But on console, I can't do that. But also on console, or also not on PC, is exclusives like God of War. I was gonna say Halo,
Yeah,
but
but you
all
can't.
the Master Chief Collection and all of that's on Steam. But like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
does Xbox
I
even have any
played
other exclusives, or do they just have Halo? Because if they just
I
have
don't
Halo,
know.
that's kind of sad.
I,
bro.
I actually don't even know.
It's kind of sad.
Somebody would have to fact check that.
No. I'm pretty sure they had Army of Two, way back in the
Is
way.
Army of Two an Xbox exclusive?
I don't. I think it might have been, but I also don't know.
I've never seen it be played on a PlayStation, but I've also never looked.
We never really had a PlayStation. We had a
We
PlayStation
did
that we
have a
played like.
PlayStation. We had a PlayStation 2.
We played like.
And
what?
I have an original PlayStation
It was
right now,
like-
PlayStation 1. PlayStation.
We didn't really play a lot on our PlayStation. We had it. We were really too young, and we didn't have very many games. We played like
Sly.
Crash Bandicoot and like Sly Cooper. And
Sly
I think that was
Cooper
it. Sly Cooper's actually
was
really good.
hard.
I was gonna say
That's-
Jack and
that's
Daxter,
one
but we
game,
never
bro.
Played Jack and Daxter.
No. But that is one game, I'm going to be honest, that I feel like I could go back through and play a lot of.
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper
Yes.
is- Sly Cooper was hard, man.
Yes. I love Sly Cooper.
Yeah,
I didn't really
yeah.
appreciate it enough when I was younger, but now that I'm older and I've watched videos on it, it's pretty good.
It is a good game. It really is.
It really is. Oh, the original Spider-Mans,
Oh,
classic-
yeah,
the
classic
Tobey
Spider-Man
Maguire
games.
based Spider-Man
Yeah,
movie.
those were hard
games.
too.
Those are
very
fun.
good.
Those were, oh, speaking of
Pizza
Spider-Man
time.
games, Web of Shadows needs
PT
a
time.
remake, not a remaster, a remake. I want to see that game rebuilt from the ground up off of the Spider-Man PS4 engine. That would be amazing. I would pay big money for that. I would buy a PlayStation 5
I'm not
specifically
paying
for that.
any more than $80 for it.
That's true. For some reason, game developers are now jacking up the prices to $70 when games were already like,
I see some games be
Set-
like
they're like
$85.
yeah, that's bull, man.
It's
like,
ridiculous. Yeah,
Video game inflation. I'd rather just pirate it at that point.
Yeah, like I'm
Like,
go take somebody else's video game or something.
well, I'm gonna borrow it from a friend for a
I'm
few
just
years.
buy a scratched one, I guess, and get it refurbished.
That is
Yeah,
true.
like just buy a used one, I guess. VR. Yeah, that's a big other topic that we can go into. 'Cause that's a whole another can of worms.
That is an entirely different can of worms. And actually, that is my zone of expertise.
Yeah.
You can go into YouTube and I don't know if it's in the description, but my YouTube is there. I do make YouTube videos.
It is not in the description, but
That
you
is
can tag it in the
unfortunate.
comments. Get them to
Yeah,
get that.
post it in the comments and
Yeah,
I'll
let me do that.
Before
But
we get into that, uh, if you are still tuned in with us, God bless you. Thank you for spacing out with us. This is Spaced Out with Merc and Marz. We are out here. you know? It's a good time. It's a good time. I love this flow. Love the interaction every week.
in the description on YouTube, it should be posting. It
Yeah.
should be showing up on your screen and comment. It should. This is Spaced Out. Mars. I'm
Yup.
Mars. This is Merc.
Yep. I am Merc. 90%. No, I'm playing this. Keep it. Sometimes maybe. No, I'm playing. Oh, Jordan, you want to go single cracker or not?
I already know the VR.
Yeah, it's nothing better.
The more time goes on, the better VR games get.
Hey, Merc from the beauty. What I mean?
Like back when it first started, it was like your character you'd have to teleport around and stuff. Yeah, you had to like no. When it was first starting out, it was like roller coaster things on your phone.
Yeah.
And then it developed to
Or bad.
okay. Oh, those are
Okay,
awful.
the
Those are
differentiation
sickening.
between now VR sets and those is so instead of them VR virtual reality. It's very obvious that you got a damn phone strapped to your head.
Yeah.
And that something's holding the phone. Like,
And that was even worse for your eyes than an actual VR headset. An actual VR headset, it like it's specifically made to do glasses, so it's
Yeah.
pressed safely right up against your eye, and
it's much more
like
immersive.
it is too because it wraps all the way around your head and like traps.
You and I are probably both talking about the exact same
Yeah.
VR headset, which is the Quest.
Oculus
Yeah.
too for Meta. Open
Um,
our sponsor. Please sponsor.
the sponsor? You want a sponsor? Maybe.
We love honestly.
It's Meta.
We'd
I'm already
love-
on Facebook right now. Come on,
I would
Lizard Man.
love
God-
that.
gosh dang it.
on right
Yeah.
now.
I'm on you, man.
I'm watching you.
What?
Watching you, Lizard Boy.
No, but yeah, the proportion so well on your head, it doesn't really necessarily feel like you're wearing a headset.
No, it doesn't.
Once you
It's
really
super
got it
light.
going, it's very
It's
light
super light.
and you need to like possibly like your stick It doesn't feel like
No, it doesn't feel like that at all.
yeah, it's comfortable. I think that's
People like
the big difference. Personally.
the games now. VR.
Yeah.
They are crazy. There's
I
some
mean, with
things.
the
there's
Quest,
like,
you don't even need to use a controller. You can use your hand.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you're gonna put your hand in front of your face like this, and it's gonna show up in VR, like where your hands are.
That's crazy.
That-
I don't know
that's-
how to get that working.
It's
though.
dope.
I know you can use that in VR chat.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of my friends do. A lot of my online
awesome.
friends, they do that in VR, and it's pretty cool.
VR chat is something different, bro.
VR chat is not for
VR
children.
chat is not.
Do
for
not
children.
let your kids play
If
VR
you are
chat.
under the age of like, I would
13.
say
If you're under
no, more than 16.
Yeah.
If you're younger than
I
16,
agree
don't
with
get on
that.
a VR chat.
No, stay off there.
Yeah.
As in,
It's
as-
gonna ruin
Y'all
your
talking,
youth.
I imagine it should be 18.
It probably should be, to be honest.
I've seen them.
I'm an adult. I can get on VR chat tonight. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get home, I'm going home. I'm getting on VR chat and I'm talking to the biddies. Anyway, moving on. No, there's a lot of
Yeah.
pros and cons with VR.
Yeah,
for
there
sure.
are some crazy accessories for VR.
VR's
it is-
not for
whether it is-
everybody.
Oh, it's really not. You'll get
So-
motion. You'll get so motion sick that you will literally be throwing up for days.
Yeah, some people
You'll be throwing
aren't
up for
built
days.
for
When
VR.
I first started playing VR, I got pretty sick.
This one's good.
And it was bad.
buy one of
It was
those.
pretty bad. I was getting violent headaches. I was getting nauseous. And the more you play it's more of like a willpower thing. It's like if you have the willpower to push through that sickness, you will eventually get to the point where it's like, oh, this isn't that bad.
No, that's awful though. It's an awful way to live.
It's a horrible week, though.
You're like, I felt like I'm dying for the last week, but I'll get over it eventually. It's fun enough, right? Like, no. Maybe you're not built for virtual reality.
No, some people aren't. Some people aren't. And for
Mhm.
those people, what I have to say is, sorry about your luck.
Sorry about your life.
You will be living in the world of 2D video games for the rest of your life.
Normal forever.
Have luck.
Elon Musk is gonna put chips in our brains and make us go into Ready Player One, and you're gonna
No,
be out here all
the thing-
alone.
Yo, the thing about
Playing
Ready
Game
Player
Boy.
One is that's becoming closer to reality.
It is.
Because, like, you look at haptic feedback suits and full body tracking.
Yep.
That's weird, man. You can literally feel when someone, like, brushes up against your shoulder. And it's like, what was that?
Yeah.
I really want one. But they are expensive. They are very, very,
She
very
is not made
expensive.
for VR.
She isn't. But that's also because she is short.
What?
I don't know if those
Go
two
ahead
things
and
have
get into
correlation.
that.
I don't know
No,
if those two
get
things have
deeper into that.
correlation.
What are you talking? What are you talking about? I need
I
an
don't think they have
explanation.
correlation.
Nah, I don't think it does.
It don't.
Because I have a wife that's about the size of her, and she's good. It doesn't bother her.
Mother. He's over here like her.
Mama.
My
mother,
mom, yeah.
My mummy.
I don't know. She's just not built for it. I don't know how
Not a
to.
lot of people are.
I don't know what
I-
else to say. She's
I,
just not.
I
built
have
for it.
noticed
Some
that
people-
I do think being short does have something to do with it. But then again, I also think being tall has something to do with it. It's exactly right. I did want to talk crap.
No, we love you.
I'm an instigator.
He's an instigator. I'm the oldest. I'm supportive. If you need
Supportive
help,
of
let
my
me know.
instigating.
Hey, if you need me to stop at the store before I come drop him off, just text me, Mom. I got you. I love you, Mom.
I'll probably be the one having to go in the store and get it. So
You're right. Anyway, no, man. What else?
I mean, like,
I mean, you're the VR expert. I don't want to take all the time up right now. You know, I want.
that's the thing though.
Yeah,
There
I'm
isn't
sure
really
spoil
much
your
to talk about
expertise.
VR. I mean, like, you talk about the games in VR, the different types of
I
games.
got a question.
Go ahead.
Question for the room. Okay, anybody
Alright.
can answer this. Do you think that virtual reality has the potential to cause people to do some whack things in real life?
Absolutely. There are some games that you play and it's like I could see how this could turn someone into a violent killer.
I feel like it's very different from like left finger, right finger, and you
Yeah.
shot somebody.
Or like a trigger.
to like
to, like,
okay,
actually
I'm
doing it with
actually
your
loading
hands.
the gun and
Like,
like
Okay.
pulling
There's a
shit
game.
back.
There's a game called
and I
Blade and
gotta
Sorcery.
pull
All
my
right.
arms up and the same-
It is
I
exactly.
actually have something that like kind of correlates with that. So, I'm almost positive it was San Francisco, but I'm not sure. They have made it legal to where officers can operate a drone and shoot somebody with the drone and kill them, lethal force, if like they're committing a crime or whatever.
Death by drone.
That's going
That is
to,
RoboCop.
in my eyes, that's going
That
to
is very
disconnect these
RoboCop.
people from society.
Yeah,
You
we
know what I
really
mean?
do live in
Because
a dystopia, huh?
when you're sitting you're sitting at a desk in an office and you can just click a button and kill someone and it's now legal because they were committing
it's your
a crime.
job. Like it's your
I agree.
it's in your
Yeah.
job description.
You're now
of protecting
disconnected.
and serving.
You're disconnected from the emotions and feelings of I just killed another human being. It's like a video game to you. It's like a quote unquote real life looking video game.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
I
another
think this
scary
is getting a
thing with
little
the-
too political.
No, it's
though.
not necessarily. It's not even political at all. Yeah, no, it's not.
It's borderline.
honest,
It's
it's
borderline.
psychology,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like-
it's a little borderline, but like it's not like we're just going in and spitting,
Kayla in the chat.
political venom at you. No, it's borderline, but it's a tolerable borderline.
Because it spreads throughout. It doesn't matter. That's just one example of it, in my opinion. It's just when you make it virtual.
Yeah.
When it's not manual and you have some kind of automatic process is when it disconnects. You know what I mean? I think that could be the issue.
Like back to like does VR cause like violence? There's a game called Blade and Sorcery. I don't know if you know it or not,
I do.
but it is
Shout out
a
to your YouTube again.
Yeah, absolutely. I
he's
made a
got
video on
on that.
it is
Yeah.
it's the first video I made. Well,
it's
it's
a
the
good
first
one. It's a
gaming
good one.
video I really made. It's kind of goofy, really bad editing. I don't recommend.
Kayla in the chat, she said, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the stream, everybody. The podcast stream. It's basically the same
Podcast
thing.
stream. Yeah, we're streaming.
Stream this.
Andy
podcast.
in the building. Let's go.
Please do not
Crying
spoil
in
it.
the club, but the club is my living room.
Please do not spoil
That's a
it.
bar.
I have not watched
That is a
episode 3
bar.
yet.
Crying in the club, but the club is my living room.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna steal
Drake
that.
type beat.
Yeah. My cousin's gonna start ghostwriting for me. Those are hard.
But like, back to what I was saying.
No, yeah,
go ahead,
continue. Pardon me.
VR chat or not VR chat? Wrong conversation. Wrong part of the conversation.
Yeah, we're
My
past
mind went
that.
blank
We're past
for a second. But Blade and Sorcery, no, it's
pretty.
it's it's weird, man. You get a pretty long sword. You poke someone with it, and they just stop. That's like, okay, I didn't like that at all. Or like you beat someone,
Yeah.
and it's like they just hand to hand, fisticuff, like.
When you're making videos, do you ever feel weird? Like when you're like, because you gotta like make content. You're gonna do crazy stuff. I've watched the video. You're like flying everywhere, like grabbing people, like shaking them in the air, like throwing them. It's fun. That's funny. That's funny. Like I ain't got an issue with that. That's
Grab
hilarious.
somebody by their
Like,
nipples and whip them
you ever
around a
just,
room,
like,
and beat their friends.
Ever
with
get
them.
too real for you though?
Oh
Like,
yes.
where you're just bored
sometimes.
and like it slows down.
Oh.
Like in the video, it's not slowed down. It's just because it's clips put together. But when
Yeah,
you're
it's
playing it,
clips.
it can be a lot more slow pace. So
It
like
is
you never
very
get to
slow
the point where
paced.
like that felt wrong. Like, I probably
No,
shouldn't have stabbed
yeah,
him in the neck like that. Like
This one time I was
did
playing,
wear 'em all dirty.
and I took this brick, and I like chucked at this dude, and it hit him, and he like fell to the ground and was trying to get back up, and I just jumped on top and started jumping him. I was kicking him and I was punching him, and when I got done, I took my headset off and I was like, "Whoa, I didn't like that. That was funny, but like it got weird, man. I didn't like that." Like sometimes it can be too much, and I can see how somebody would see this and be like, I want to try that in real life, but I'm not mentally ill
My
like
thing
that.
is,
so, like,
I don't
didn't-
think everybody's like that. I do think
No, I fully
that there are
understand that.
kids in
Michaela.
this
I don't
world
like the way
that-
my voice sounds on videos. That's why, and literally the only video that I speak in is my VR chat video because I don't like the way my voice sounds. And I'm speaking my VR chat video because I had friends I was playing with, so I felt comfortable.
Right.
And that's
Sure.
the one video that I really don't watch all that much.
Listen, man, as a content creator, most important thing is really just to get comfortable with yourself, man.
It is.
You know, it's hard. Yeah, it's a different
New
thing. I
new
think humans
betrayal.
are kind of
Ooh,
time out. Betrayal
new
3.
betrayal.
Betrayal 3.
We need to play that
I
on
got
the
it at the
podcast
house.
sometime. We need to
Oh,
play
yeah,
that on the podcast
absolutely,
sometime.
Absolutely. Yeah, y'all are definitely gonna see that. You're definitely gonna see that.
Betrayal is fun. I like betrayal.
Man, I got off track. What was I saying? Sorry about that.
Oh man,
Where were we at?
that's a hard one. I can't remember. I saw betrayal and I stopped
Oh.
everything.
I remember. Being a content creator, you gotta
Oh,
know
yeah.
who you are, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you make, not even make.
Like
but,
I like making content.
Be
I really
be
do.
who you are.
I want to be like somebody that someone will eventually look up to and be like, oh yeah, Mars is my favorite YouTuber.
Most of the
He's
people
so
that
funny and
most of the people that have made it don't like their own content.
no,
That's a
no.
good example.
A,
You know, you're never gonna
YouTuber
like
that
it as a
YouTuber that I
creator.
watch. He said if you want to be a content creator, flip a coin 25 times and it lands on head each time. Start a channel.
She said being self-deprecating is my whole personality.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That is funny.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to know. who you
absolutely.
are.
See, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
when I first started, I was not very comfortable with speaking. I wasn't very comfortable with, doing the goofy things that I do, like picking somebody up and suplexing them off a cliff just
Right
for
there.
fun.
Right there's Marzipan Malone. That's what we're gonna start calling you. She said you going by Mars or your name. That's Marzipan Malone, Mars for short.
I'm going by Mars for the stream.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
I don't really care if my name gets said, but at the same time, it's like this is all linked to like my online personas, and I don't want that to be intertwined. That's what I did with my last persona, and I didn't like that. The whole Bimby thing with the purple bean guy, I didn't like that. I didn't like what I did with that because then everybody started calling me Bimby. My
you have to
parents, my
know-
family, it was weird. I did not like it, and it actually tanked my mental health like violently. So I stopped.
It's a fine line, and you got to know where to walk it. You know, I have plenty of people that I'm close with that call me by my nickname, my stage name. But I got plenty of people that don't also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're like, they call you by your real name.
I don't-
But it's like it's a
You
very
know,
rare occasion.
and it's like I don't
where
expect
it'll just
anybody
kinda, like, slip up
to
sometimes.
do that. You know, I don't really ask it up to people to like call me
Yeah.
it or yeah,
Yeah.
it's just what it is. You have to know how to maintain that. Everything's just self maintenance. Keep all your ducks in a row. As long as your ducks are in a row, you're solid. Your content's good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Currently,
Always go for quality.
Oh,
That's
current-
the number one
yeah.
tip that I could give you.
Quality.
Always go for quality, even if you're like not
but if you can do
releasing
quantity,
enough.
if you can do quantity and quality at the same time, you're golden.
That's
And that
the
is
goal.
my problem.
Of course,
That is
yeah,
my
that's the goal.
problem. I can't do quality. Or I can do quality. I just can't do quantity. I currently have a video in the making, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have the storage on my phone that I edit on to, post it. Like I just can't. I can't save it to my phone. I
Sure.
can't do anything. So I'm basically in a limbo of content creation where I can't content create. I can't put out anything because I can't. Like I just can't. It's
There's
not
a
like I
lot
don't
that
want
goes
to.
into
I want to.
editing.
I have an
You
entire
know,
23-minute video edited, sitting in limbo, and I can't do anything with it. And it's
Seen
awful. And I've been.
I
Trying,
wasn't listening to the first part. What? Why can't you?
I don't have enough storage on my phone that I edit on, because I don't have a PC or a laptop, so I edit on my phone. And CapCut, of all things.
Come over
I edit
here
on CapCut.
sometimes and use my
I was gonna
laptop. Have him bring you
I was gonna
over.
say there's a laptop right here. There's a laptop right there. You
I
can
totally
sit
forgot
here
about that. I totally
every
forgot about
Monday,
that.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for for Spaced Out with Merc and Marz.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Nice little
We'll get it figured out.
shameless self promotion.
Thanks.
That's what I've been doing for the past 20 minutes. Basically talk about me. Let's talk about Merc a little bit. Got any upcoming songs? Anything? Anything you're in the
I
works
got
of?
all kinds of things. All kinds of things. You guys have no clue. The cog doesn't stop.
Merc
I
has
like-
a new release baby.
That is true.
That is true.
They-
Newly
He's a
released.
dad, and I'm
Yeah.
an uncle. And I so lucky.
And with that being, it do be kind of hard sometimes to have the funds to kind of do this shit
Yeah.
right now. But I got plenty of things coming for you guys. We got an album coming through in a few months. Planet Merc, y'all can check that out. Produced by Product 110. I'm excited to work with Product. I've had a few
I'm
songs
excited for what
in the
comes out of
past.
this. I'm excited for everything. I love listening to Merc's music. I listen to it quite often.
Appreciate that, bro.
I used to listen to it while I edited
I
because it was
also-
comforting. It was comforting. It kind of put me in a little groove.
Yeah.
And then I stopped editing, and I still listened to it, but it wasn't for several hours straight.
I always like to think that I make music to kind of relax too.
Absolutely.
It's
You
like
do.
if
Your
you're
music
kinda
is very
just
relaxing. I love
Kicking
it.
back and doing something, or it's busy music. If you're doing chores, you just put it on and walk
Right.
away. It just works.
Oh God, I'm not doing this. I'm
I'm
not doing this. No, give me 2 episodes, please.
Hey, listen. There is going to be a post
I will do
sometime
episode
tomorrow.
3.
If that post happens to get to, let's say, 1,000 comments, and
Hold on here.
how many shares?
we need 500 comments,
Yep.
1,000 likes,
Yep.
and
At least 100
250
shares.
shares.
I was gonna say at least 100 shares.
Let's
But
comment it
250
in
is
the
pretty good,
in the chat so we got it in paper.
please don't kill me, please. 17. I still
We
have a life.
will do
live.
this on the podcast. We get those. You gotta
You know
meet
what?
the standards.
You know
up.
what? It can't be that hot.
I've done it before, and I'll
It
do
can't
it
be that
again.
hot. I'll do
If
it.
you want me to do it
I will
again,
do it.
and if you
Just
want to
not on
watch
this
that,
podcast.
that's
Not
on
on this
YouTube, by the
episode.
way. Playing with Heat, Pillow Talk, I believe, episode. Can't give you an episode off the top of my head. Apologize for that. But season 1, definitely season 1. Kenshi Main, shout out Kenshi Main, JRF and Zayrex. Shout out to all the guys. That was a tough episode, and it was pretty funny.
No, watching
Some
that
of us
episode.
lasted, some of us didn't. And some of
Watching
us
that
kind of
episode,
did.
that was scary.
It
seeing
was hilarious.
seeing bright red faces and people
Yeah.
running off to puke.
It was probably
That
one of
was
the
funny.
greatest things
That was
I ever
funny,
got
but
to,
ju-
witness in person.
My poor little stomach. It might kill me, man.
We'll split this.
Oh,
We will
man.
split this live.
You're gonna listen. Not only is it gonna make you run to the bathroom a lot with your little situation,
Oh yeah.
but
Situation.
Little
situation.
Yeah.
but when you do,
It's
it
gonna be
is
rough.
going to feel like Satan
It's gonna be rough and it's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
has decided to take
Oh,
the
no.
fiery pits of hell and reroute them through your anal cavity.
blue. Yep.
Oh god.
It's gonna be blue also. Just so you know, this is gonna change your entire life blue. You're gonna go Smurf for about 4
Pretty
days.
sure the word that non-cursing,
No.
aside from anal cavity.
That's
Alright.
gonna be awful.
Fair,
I almost said awesome. That's not gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
That's going to be
That's
awful.
gonna be awesome.
It literally says
Tell
this
him,
chip
mama.
will shock
Tell him it
you.
don't matter.
Extreme heat. Let's see
I'm
the
going to
Scoville
school.
units.
Still have to go to school.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
If it kills me, I'm not.
Well,
If it kills me, you can't. Well, if you dead,
You can't force his
like,
dead body to go to school, Mom.
We're gonna weekend at Bernie's.
Where does it say the Scoville units on this?
We might have to do.
School life.
Warning: do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin. I don't know what that is. Or you are pregnant or any medical condition. Keep out of
Don't
reach
give
of
him a
children.
pass.
After
Make him go.
touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas.
Oh,
Seek
no,
medical
you don't wanna touch
assistance
your eye.
should you experience difficult
Hey,
breathing
BAK in the
fainting,
building. Shout out
or
Big
extensive
BAK.
What's up, BAK?
I'm doing it now.
No,
No, we're not doing that now. You close that.
we need our shares. Hey, you get us the shares, the comments, and the likes, and I'm on it.
Get us
I'm
the
on it.
everything, man.
We
All
get
that.
there. Y'all-
Trust me,
y'all
I
just
won't
watch
cower
for
it out.
tomorrow.
I
And then
will not cower it out. I will do it.
You miss it, you miss it. I'm not posting twice, so you
Yeah.
got one chance. You got one chance. Oh man, yeah, things are changing. We got a new TV again. We got a new monitor. It was a little while we had some complications, some things happened, but we're back in business. We're looking good. Understandable. Well, Cornine.
Would you like to take my place for a second? I really have
Yeah,
to
sure.
rush.
I can talk it
Michaela,
up.
that's so
Can talk it up.
awesome. My
A little swap out.
that's
I'll be,
awesome, Michaela. My brother's coming up in March also.
Oh, hey, that's
Really?
great. That's great.
That's sweet.
Can't wait for that,
Yep,
Nick.
my
Can't
Filipino
wait to see
brother who plays
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right. I'll be right back.
Hey, appreciate the share. Appreciate the share, bro. All right, enter Cornine. What is going on, Cornine? If you're watching, this is Spaced Out with Merc and Marz. Cornine's sitting in because the boy got a tinkle. You feel me? So what games you been playing recently, Corn?
I'm playing Mario with you a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Hey, my man Zay, what's going on? Not Zay Rax, but
Oh yeah, Zay. What's up, bro? Appreciate the tuning in. We got some people in here now. I see we warming up.
I'm so happy that your mom is getting on him right now. That's right. He couldn't
I
wait 30
agree.
minutes to take a
I
pee.
agree.
Like, come
He's
on
too
now.
sensitive, man. He's too sensitive. Smash Bros. Though.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Smash Bros.
Yeah. We've been playing a lot of Smash Bros. Who's your favorite character?
I like Kirby. I play with Kirby a lot.
Yeah.
Wait till I decide to buy it again and unlock everything. It will be online.
I've been
Moving
trying to
on.
start playing
Oh,
with
bro.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Yeah.
Jigglypuff.
Who unlocked Jigglypuff for you? How'd you get Jigglypuff?
I am going to
I-
give y'all
you
an
unlock
alien
Jigglypuff
L
for me.
every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Every day where I'm gonna message y'all.
I don't take
online
Ls.
and whip y'all an ad.
I don't take L's, and if I do, I have to take them in pairs so I can make a dub.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, I will Captain Falcon. I will Falcon punch you to the sun.
Falcon Punch. I don't know, man. Might have to. Nah, see, I used to play with Pikachu. I don't rock with Pikachu like that.
Well, Captain Falcon's who
Can't.
you need.
You can't win. You can't win with a
I've been playing a
Pikachu.
lot of what's it called? It's Mario Bowser something.
Mario 3D Worlds.
Yeah. But it was Bowser something.
Bowser's. Yeah, that stumped me. I couldn't.
I don't remember. We've been playing a lot of that.
It's a very good game though. I really like the like old school style of it. Like
Me too.
it's still set up like how Mario is supposed to be, where you have worlds. And
Platformer.
yeah, exactly. I like that
Me too.
with the stars and like.
When we bought Paper Mario, that's what I
systems are
wanted
the
it to
same.
be. It was like the last Paper Mario where
Yeah.
you still went through the levels and stuff.
Yeah, and you have lives, so like you get game over, you gotta redo stuff. Like that's old school for me. It's much more reminiscent of like the actual Mario games. Yeah, they're all Mario games, but
Yeah.
the old ones are like the OG, the good ones.
Yeah.
And I just like that vibe. I enjoy it.
Played a lot of New Super Mario Brothers on my Wii when I was like 10.
I had like Mario Superstars or something, the baseball game
Yeah.
for Wii. Yeah, we used to play there a lot. BAK next week.
I know I had Mario Party for my GameCube. And I had Spyro for
Man,
my
GameCube
GameCube.
was my jam.
Me too. I'd play Mario Party and I'd play Spyro, and that would be my day.
Yeah.
As a small
Right.
child.
NBA 2005. It was live 2005. That game was probably my favorite game for GameCube. We played it a lot. We played one-on-ones with select like whatever characters. Like we pick a character off of like all of the NBA at the time, and then we would do 1v1s, and whoever won got to keep the character they were going against. It was like theirs, and then we would write it down on a chart. Like, you have like Kobe and Shaq and like Larry Bird, and I have LeBron, and
Yeah.
So we would do it like that. And then once we started getting enough people, we would start building teams. We would start playing 2s-on-2s and 3s-on-3s and 4s-on-4s. And it was like, if you lose, you forfeit your team. Yeah. So like, if we had 4 people, probably wasn't a good idea to play a 4-on-4 because I'm taking all your players. That was like, I don't know. When you're bored and you ain't got nothing else to do, sometimes you find ways to have fun. That was just one of the ways that we did it. It was like, I just found a tournament. Like, just make a tournament out of it. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
You're dumb.
TP for my bungle.
You're dumb.
Shout out Beavis and Butthead. Y'all gotta watch that. They have a new movie out with Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead do the universe.
I remember you wanted to
I-
watch that and we
I
didn't get to yet.
started to. I didn't finish it. I need to get on that. But Pokemon.
Yeah.
That was something that we played for a minute, but we didn't really.
We haven't played it in a little bit. I've been wanting to play it. I've just been wanting to play Mario a little bit more.
I do have an announcement, however. On top of this album I'm coming out with, it's gonna be a pretty decent sized album. I'm gonna have a few features on there. I got some things to work with a couple artists right now. I've been working. Shout out Product. If it comes out from me at this point, Product's 90% behind it, more than likely. So you gotta show love to the guy. Come down, check him out, man. See for yourself. I feel like the things that I've released recently, especially with, you know what I'm saying, they've turned out really well. So I'm excited for the album. Excited to give you guys Planet Merc. It's a big project I've been working on, and on top of that, we got my 5-track EP that I'm coming out with probably a month or 2 months after Planet Merc. It's called In My Mind.
Really excited
There's a couple
for that.
songs. Yeah, there's a couple songs on there I'm excited for. There's gonna be some interesting visuals that go with that
Anyway,
EP.
it's time for me to leave.
All right. Well, she's gone.
Goodbye.
And here we go. Let go. Bringing it back in. I see we got some new viewers. What's up, Villy? If you are tuning in right now with us, this is Spaced Out with Merc and Marz. I am Merc.
Oh,
This
he's
is
back.
Marz. He is
Hello.
back.
I'm back.
What was he talking about, bro? What was he chatting about? Getting deep into the
I can't
conversation.
remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. Nope, can't remember. Well,
Nope.
I guess we're not that deep yet, but we're gonna get there. Drop some comments for us. Let's get the conversation started. Man. You feel me? I mean, it's episode 1, so let's ask y'all some questions.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious.
What
to
do y'all
see
want? What do
guys
y'all want to see us cover?
We were thinking maybe some horror games. With some horror games, y'all. Be
I'm a
interested in us
big,
playing.
I'm a big baby when it comes to
Friday
horror
the
games. So that
13th.
is going to be fun. Oh, I just got an idea.
We can play Friday the 13th.
Y'all want to watch me play Five Nights at Freddy's after eating a chip? Hot chip.
Yeah. We got all
I
kinds
will
of
eat
ideas.
this and play a horror game. Not try me. I will. I will do it.
What kind of content are y'all interested in? You know what
Y'all
I'm
get them shares up. I'll do it. That'll be the stream that I do it for.
saying? We can maybe playing some games on here. You know, playing some Fort, some Apex, Call of Duty. I've been really rocking with DMZ. It's probably one of my favorite Call of Duty
DMZ.
modes
That is-
since like the survival in MW3.
No, bro. I think that's one of the best game modes since
Yeah,
Extinction from Ghost. Back on
That's
that topic, I like Ghost. Ghost is a really good game.
yeah.
Extraction was really good. It was weird. People were expecting a zombies mode, but Ghost isn't like Black Ops or a Modern Warfare, so it wasn't gonna. It was gonna have a survival, like a wave-based survival game, but it wasn't going to be zombies or the survival. It had to be something different.
Right.
So they just went with, hey, aliens.
Yeah, fair.
You gotta kill them. You gotta kill them good. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain that. And you know what? If my disc wasn't scratched, and if I had batteries for my Xbox 360 controller, I'd go home and play.
I mean, yeah, that's valid. That is valid. I feel you. You know what?
I know it's his beanie.
I feel that. We got 2 viewers right now. Yeah, we got 2 viewers. So for y'all viewing right now, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. Some. It's on this little EP. My personal favorite. We're gonna have a little music video to this. I'm excited about this video because I feel like it's something nobody's done yet. You know. I can find it. Right here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is my song Falling, little demo we got here. Coming off my EP dropping here in about 4 or 5 months, called In My Head.
I'm falling for you. 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 I was looking for the world, yeah. Now I'm falling. You manifest like it's 3 in the morning. I wanna give you the world, I don't know what you call it. I'll give you my heart, but it feel like it's starting. You and I the love, and I really make it heartless. I wish you the best, I hope to see you in the morning. Sorry, hope you pack it up and you get in it through the floor. Falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling.
Yes, sir. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. Y'all don't have to wait. You're gonna forget all about
That's
it.
good.
You're gonna be
I'm
excited.
excited for that.
You're gonna be excited about it. You're gonna thank me later. I
I'm
promise.
pumped for it, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that.
That's
No.
good music.
You gotta keep moving. The one thing about being a content creator is you gotta keep moving. You know, even when you might not be putting things out, you need to be making things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can always have something in that vault to lean back on because sometimes it gets rough. You know, you see people in the media that are content creators. You see them post something that day.
Oh,
lot of the
Castle
time-
Crashers. I saw that. I
A
saw
lot
that
of time you
briefly.
assume that like it came from that day, but it takes a lot of hours and a lot of time to like, you know, you really get a stockpile of media to have to your exposal when you're a content creator. It's very difficult to do things on spot all the time.
That's another reason why, like, I can't put anything out. Is because even if I record something,
The storage.
The
Yeah.
storage, it just doesn't allow me to. It doesn't allow me to. I can record the video. It's not gonna show up though. 'Cause
It doesn't even
'Cause
save.
I play for like an hour and a half,
For
like an hour, anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour and a half usually, and that's sometimes enough footage for a video in some little, I don't know, like YouTube Shorts or TikToks or whatever. Which I need to do. I need to do that actually. Take whatever little pieces that I find funny in a video, turn it into YouTube or your
like a little
reel
compilation.
or a reel. I could post it on my Instagram since I don't post.
Yeah,
nothing
make a
there.
compilation and just do a little reel on Instagram, stuff
Yup.
like that. That helps. As a content creator, that would definitely help.
Yeah.
Your playthroughs for sure. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. With that being said, I think that will be it to add.
Check out my YouTube. Watch my videos. Leave a comment. Leave a like.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Check out Merc.
I currently
Check out
have.
Mars.
Uh,
Check out Bunch of Bull. We're all on YouTube. You
currently
feel
got
me?
16
Bunch of Bull
subscribers. So
Studio.
if y'all want to bump that up to like 20, 25,
Thanks.
even more.
Trying to
than
get
that.
those subs up, man. It's a grind.
Try to get it.
Appreciate y'all for coming out here. You feel me? I always love hanging out with y'all. It's a great way to spend my Monday nights, and I'm very appreciative of it. Appreciate y'all coming out, and we'll
This is-
see you next
this one.
week.
See ya. Have a good one.